My name's Rob Edwards. I'm a qualified mental health and mindset coach. I'm a certified neurochange practitioner, and I'm the founder of LifeCycle Coaching. LifeCycle is a corporate training and coaching company with an emphasis on employee well-being, mental health and mindset management. So over the years, we've gathered information from some of the leading experts in mental health, positive psychology, neuroscience and social psychology as well, to create a leading suite of training materials and coaching tools to make them now both appropriate and accessible to the world of corporate coaching and training. And we do that through a series of mental health coaching programs. We've got a number of positive psychology workshops as well, and a suite of neurochange programs. We deliver all of this through a series of one-to-one coaching sessions, through a number of interactive webinars, and through group workshops as well. We work really well with those organisations that take mental health and well-being and the development of their employees really seriously, because we're in real times of change at the moment, and that change that we're living through right now is having a huge impact on the mental health and the well-being, and therefore the engagement levels of employees as well. We're here for any MDs, any HR directors, any senior leadership teams who are really struggling with that change and are really now looking for evidence-based ways to not only retain staff but engage them as well, and to build an effective workforce. We're still coming out of a global pandemic that has shocked the world, and it's changed the relationship of work and work in the workplace as well. And the impacts of that are going to be felt for a long time. We're struggling with remote working, we're struggling with communication strategies and engagement and motivation. And so it's really important now, it's critical that as senior leaders, as managers, as organisations, we're able to support the motivation, the health, the well-being and the mental health of our employees. And that requires a high degree of emotional intelligence and mindset management. Our mindset is in effect the lens that we see the world through. It's how we perceive the events that are happening around us and those belief systems that we hold about certain situations. And it's possible to adopt either a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. So having an awareness of which one we're in is really important. A fixed mindset, for example, we might just feel a little bit inflexible, like who we are is who we are and we can't really change or develop what we've been given. But a growth mindset is entirely different. That's where we believe that we're flexible, that we can learn new things, and that any setbacks are an opportunity to go again, and any failures are an opportunity to learn. So the mindset that we're in is critically important, and that combined with things like an understanding of subconscious motivations, positive psychology principles, mental health awareness, we can develop the ability to change challenges into learning experiences and struggles into opportunities, which then leads to a much healthier and positive outlook and a healthier and more positive workforce as well. So with 25 years worth of corporate experience working at a senior level in some reputable organisations, I've seen firsthand over a number of years some of the challenges that we've been speaking about and the impact that those challenges have on employees themselves and on their well-being and their mental health, but also on the managers and the senior leadership teams as well. And that was my largest motivator behind setting up LifeCycle in the first place, was to go back into those organisations and into other organisations to really help to make a difference. Some of the challenges that come out of those things that we've been exploring are things like stigma. There's still a huge amount of stigma around about these topics that we're talking about. It's getting a lot better, it's got so much better over the years, but there is still stigma around, and that stigma comes from a lack of awareness and a lack of acceptance, and that then leads to a lack of support in the workplace as well. So all of these things are interlinked. The more awareness that we've got, the more responsibility that we can take, the stigma we can dissolve and remove, and we can create a much more positive and much more engaged, happier workforce as a consequence. So to put all this sort of stuff in place, it's a very simple two-step journey in effect. from awareness to responsibility. The first part of that awareness is just raising the awareness in the organisation of the impact that these things are having, because only when we're aware of something can we then move to step 2 and actually start to take some degree of responsibility for it. That's self-responsibility and team responsibility and organisational responsibility as well. So that's how we can start to put these things in place. Number 1, raise awareness, and number 2, put the responsibility in place through one-to-one coaching, through workshops and through interactive webinars around all those topics that we've spoken about. So you can find us at lifecyclecoaching.co.uk. If you want to get in contact, you can email me directly at rob@lifecyclecoaching.co.uk, or you can find us on Facebook and on Instagram as well.